Welcome back, investors and wealth builders. Today we're talking about ATAI Life Sciences, ATAI. And this comes to us by special request from a viewer who said, hey, why don't we cover this? So when you take a look at this, there's some things of interest here, and it's worthwhile covering. So first of all, what is this? This is a biotech type pharma. This is a clinical stage company, so no products yet, but a number of things in the pipeline, other compounds in the pipeline. And this is a biotech pharma that is working on treatment for psychiatric conditions. They are working on something called treatment for resistant depression, or TRD, talking about social anxiety disorders, and then cognitive impairment, schizophrenia. So true mental health issues that we experience in our society today. This company was formed in 2018, went IPO in 2021, and the IPO price was about $15 a share. So keep that in mind when we take a look at kind of the fundamentals and financial aspects of things. As we alluded to earlier, they do have a robust pipeline. There are 6 compounds presently in the pipeline, and 5 of those are in various stages of phase 2. So they are progressing nicely, and they are reporting some encouraging results. So actually, this stock has perked up a bit in the last month or so with the encouraging results that are seen. And then they also announced that they're going to be merging in with yet another company, Beckley Psytech. And this will create a leader in the psychiatric medical health arena, which is what the company was intended for in the first place. So very interesting developments, and a lot kind of coming together of 2 robust pipelines and a lot of energy to move it forward. Here's the other interesting thing about ATAI is that this is another Peter Thiel-backed vehicle. You know Peter Thiel, PayPal, Palantir, and many, many other companies. And per the readings is that these Peter Thiel-backed entities will own around 69% of the ATAI Beckley company as it is formed. So this is a pretty big number, and they've had a lot of commitment and have been around for several rounds of funding for this company since it came to be. Let's talk a little bit about the total addressable market, because it is sizable for the areas that are going after this mental health conditions. Just for the treatment resistant depression, it's estimated to be about $4 billion by the year 2030. Social anxiety disorder is estimated to be about $18 billion by the year 2030, and the cognitive impairment and schizophrenia is close to $8 billion by 2030. So there's a lot of market for these products, and some products work, some of them don't. So this company is really looking at moving the needle and making some real progress. Again, this is a clinical stage company, but there's a lot to offer. Let's take a look at some of the fundamentals and kind of balance sheet aspects and see what we think. So ATAI Life Sciences, market cap of about $490 million. Small, but not as small as some that we've actually covered, and a little bit larger than what I thought since it's preclinical. The all-time high of this stock is a little over $22 a share, and it's sitting right now at about $2.30, which means it's come down quite a bit. So it's had a trading range in the past year between, say, $1 and $7 a share. Year to date, it's perked up about 74%. Over 1 year, it's perked up 65%. But since it's gone IPO'd at that roughly $15 a share, it's down close to 90%. So you're getting in today at significantly less price than when it IPO'd. So for the Berlin, Germany-based pharma biotech working on mental health disorder treatments, this could be the ideal time to get in. Peter Thiel-backed, making progress on the pipeline. So let's talk about, we know that it's pre-revenue for the company. What's the balance sheet look like? Well, cash is sitting at $108 million as of the last reporting. This is pretty good. That means they've got a runway to last until early 2027 before they have to replenish that. So this is a good amount of space, and they seem to be able to raise cash quite readily, and oftentimes tapping that same Peter Thiel-backed ventures for more cash. They don't seem to be shy here. Analysts have actually targeted this to be about $8.80 on average in the near term, and with prices ranging between $5 and $12. So when you're sitting at about $2.30 a share right now, that's some considerable upside if things work out for the company. This is speculative, and this is biotech and pharma type company. So this is not exactly the sector where everyone is falling over themselves to get a piece of it. But this does, like the pendulum, it goes back and forth, and this sector will come back into favor, and companies like ATAI will roar again before you know it. So what do we think about this? This is speculative. It's more risky, but it is beaten down, and it's in an out of favor sector. And when you've got solid backing by some pretty impressive investors, and the analysts are getting kind of excited about the pipeline and the merger that they are working on, this could be the ideal time to pick up some shares. And this is one of those companies where you tuck it away for a while and just and perhaps add to it and see what happens. And that's exactly what I've done. I've added this to the collection of investments, and we're going to see where this takes it. We'll keep a close eye on it and keep reporting back. But it's encouraging to see that this company is starting to perk up a bit now. They're talking mergers. They're talking advancing the pipeline, and the fact that it's a Peter Thiel backed investment makes it all the more interesting. Let me know what you think, and thanks for letting me or us on the channel know about this investment. Appreciate you reaching out and informing us about this company, this ATAI Life Sciences. It looks pretty interesting. I'm on board. Let me know what you're doing. We'll talk again soon.